your own corn tortillas, your own chicken fajitas, and a cheesy dipping sauce to slam them into, this day is starting off great. 30 minutes start to finish. 30-minute meal without all the annoying Rachel Ray bullshit. No, I'm sorry, she does great things for dogs. She can get a little annoying though. It's probably what kept me off the Food Network. I had to open my big mouth. Sam, couldn't you just mention her and not have to say anything else? I don't think I can. I'm sorry. But, wait, where the hell was I? What?
Something about Rachel Ray?
Meals.
Oh, 30-minute meals, that's it. Yes, you can pull it. I don't have time to cook. Bullshit, you do have time to cook. And there is nothing complicated about this at all. No special equipment, no special technology, probably the same thing, no special ingredients, all this nonsense you probably mostly have right now at home, with the exception of the corn masa for the tortillas, and then you just buy that at any supermarket. Even the Western ones have it, so.
We'll do a link to buy it on Amazon if you don't want to go
We'll
to
show
the
you.
store.
Like, yeah. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut up our chicken and get it marinating a little bit. Cut up our vegetables. That all goes off to the side. Make our sauce. That goes to the side. Make our tortillas. Have them ready to go. Then everything comes together like that. Boneless, skinless chicken thighs, Max's favorite. I like these a lot for fajitas. Okay, I like chicken thighs for everything. You do have to make sure there's none of this. There's some little hard bits are here. I don't know why. A little bit of fat is fine. I will cut across the grain into thin strips. These thin pieces will cook faster than big, thick ones, right? Look, of course, this piece is gonna cook a lot faster than that piece. So make them small, make them bite size, and just get them all done, and then we get them in a bowl. We take it from there. And yes, of course, Virginia, you could use chicken breasts. But I'm telling you, the difference between chicken breasts and chicken thighs is people going, oh, her fajitas were good, versus her fajitas were fucking insane. That chicken was so tender and juicy and perfect. It's up to you. You decide how you want to be known as your family and friends leave your home. And use a sharp knife, by the way. I know people are watching going, look at that knife. My knife doesn't cut like that. Well,
Do you not have a Sam the Cooking Guy knife?
your knife might not be one of ours, but also, I'm going to say there's a very good chance that your knife has not been sharpened for a long time. Sharpen it.
I give my knives a couple pulls through the sharpener almost every time I use them.
Yeah, that's a very good thing to do. Max is right. Max swears a lot, but he's right.
So do you.
No.
God, the amount of swearing into the 30-pound chicken sandwich.
I don't want to talk about that episode ever again. And when we're done, we move on to the next step. We start by putting our chicken in the bowl. If my wife saw this right now, she would not eat this chicken. She can't stand raw, uncooked chicken. We had a good squeeze of avocado oil, then some seasonings. Chipotle chili powder, garlic powder, cumin, of course, salt and pepper, and I like some lime juice. And I'm using the world's ugliest lime. Look at this. You can feel bad for how he looks on the outside, but he's not bad in here. A little bit of this, a little bit more, and we mix. There's only one way to do this, Max. I'm sorry. I have to use my hand. I'm sure you even object to that sound.
Don't love the sound.
Here, allow me to get it closer to my mic.
Yeah, please.
You know, I saw a thing the other day on Foley artists. There's people that do sound effects for movies. It's a real art, man. This could be walking through a muddy field. Okay, this we can refrigerate if you want, but because this is a 30-minute meal, it's gonna sit out for a bit, it'll be fine. On to our vegetables. That's it, that's our lineup. Pretty much any vegetable you have will work, but a combination is always good, and the more colorful they are, the prettier they are, and then you're eating the rainbow, and all the health people say that's the key to I don't know, something. Eating colorful
Eat the
food.
rainbow? I've never heard that.
Eat the rainbow. If you include colored vegetables in your diet, you'll be better off. Okay, but so we need some onion. Look, onion is fine. It cuts down, I mean, it shrinks down pretty good. I'll cut these guys in half. What I don't like about a lot of fajitas that I've had is the pieces of everything are just too effing big. And you go to take a bite and, you know, like a whole onion comes out in your mouth, or giant pieces of pepper, and I don't want that. So cut these guys down a little bit. Onion here, use some yellow pepper. I like to take the sides off, and then just do this. cut them thin. But see, I think that this size is too big. So I'm gonna just turn them and give them one of those. That's it. It's that simple, okay? Maybe you won't use it all. We get some red pepper here. Oh, this guy's seen a better day or two, hasn't he? We'll just cut them already. I feel like I'm rushing a bit. I don't know why, but I know what happens when I rush.
Yeah.
I cut myself.
I don't see you bending your fingers back.
I don't want to. No, they're back. Look. Look.
All right, fine.
How's that, right? My fingers move back. You don't want to do this. That's just a recipe for disaster. So keep your fingers back. Had I gone to culinary school, I would have learned that years ago, but I didn't go. All right. You could use either a regular green pepper or I'm using a poblano because it's got a little bit more flavor to it, I think. I'll cut this off. I'll cut down this way. Take them apart. This I don't need. This is good. Get rid of the inside. Take out that little piece, and these guys I'll cut this way. Okay, vegetables done. Let's just put them all on here. Keep them off to the side for a minute. Actually, I was gonna go tortillas next. Let's go cheese sauce next. All right, our cheese sauce begins with a tablespoon of butter. Okay, I could have gotten this hotter. Oh boy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. You do your thing in here for me. Do your thing in here for your poppy. Let's go. 1/4 cup of milk. And that's going to start to do its thing. And it will also include some cheese. And I'm using shredded Monterey Jack. It's my favorite. My favorite cheese for anything. Melty, Mexican, that kind of thing. So now we just have to wait. But we can add the seasonings while we're here. So we're going to throw a little cumin in this, like that much. Recipe will be on the website. Garlic powder. Hey, a little salt and pepper. Don't need too much. Cheese is kind of salty by itself. I'm going to put in a 4-ounce can diced green chilies without all the liquid. And by the way, the 2 girls that I met at Gray's the other night, yes guys, Hatch chilies. I know, your favorite. So we're just waiting now for this to do its thing. If we use TV magic, watch, how about I snap my fingers and it's smooth.
YouTube magic?
And look, ready for the smoothness? Here's the real test. Wow, cheesy. Cheesy goodness. The green chilies in there. Sorry, the Hatch green chilies in there. Everybody in New Mexico peeing themselves right now because somebody said Hatch. We love our Hatch chilies. So if you want it thinner for whatever use you have, add a little more milk. If you want it thicker, add a little more cheese. But this is perfect for what we're going to want for later. So I'll put this off to the side. We can sit up and make ourselves some corn tortillas. And before you think about leaving here today, if you don't like fajitas, who doesn't like fajitas? Anybody?
No.
We're starting to give away the garlic presses, the numbered 1 through 20 garlic presses, and maybe other things too. You never know.
We've got a few.
We got a few. We got your back, so stay where you are. Here's what we're using, masa. This is, well look, we need a cup, and that will look like this. It's basically dried ground corn. Chance did this at a camping little kid event once or something in the woods.
Yeah,
is that what you
like
did?
that. I think 5th grade.
Something like that. Okay, so a cup of this. You need a spoon for mixing. We need some water. And I like to start with 3/4 of a cup of water. A little bit, start to mix. Just warning you right now, Max, hands will be involved shortly. And the rest. This is going to turn into sort of a spongy kind of dough. You're going to see it's going to be very easy. So when you've done about as much as you can with a spoon, and we move to our hands. You can see it's starting to come together where it will stick, and this is what we want. So look, we're just trying to gather it up, stick it all together. It's sort of Play-Doh-like. Do you remember Play-Doh, anybody?
Oh,
Everybody?
yes.
Good, okay. Well, you're very young, Chance. Might have just been laptops or something when you were a kid. You didn't get these basic.
I mean, he's talking about the Play-Doh app. On
Oh,
iPad.
that's it. That's what he knows.
There actually was a
Yes.
thing called Play-Doh, Chance. It's not an app.
That's funny. You ever played with Mr. Potato Head?
Of course.
Not on an app, a real one?
Real Mr. and Mrs. Potato Heads.
Did you ever make them?
Oh, God.
I don't.
They
think
don't
so.
have genitals anymore, I don't think.
They don't?
Oh my God, they
I
used
think
to?
that was the big thing. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Okay, so
No, they didn't have potato genitals, Chance.
so I take it out now, and I want it smooth. So it's just this, right? This is easy to do. And when pieces fly off, just like with Play-Doh, Chance, just get them back together.
That reference went way over my head.
So you do this for a couple minutes. I mean, literally, we're, a minute away from our own delicious corn tortillas. Did I put salt in here? Shit.
I don't think so.
Once an episode. God.
Once an episode if we're lucky.
I'm sure it'll be fine if I'm just doing it like this.
Yeah.
You might get a salty bite. It's gonna be okay. Try and put it in before you add the water. Mix the masa with the salt, then add the water. It'll just make your life much easier. Okay, let me just pick up these extra little bits that are here. Okay, and now here's what I like to do. Roll it into an even cylinder so you end up with even size balls. This looks pretty good, right? Okay, this is gonna make 8, and 8 will look like this. 2, 4, 8. Now you take each one of these and you do this little ball, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And when they're all done, you take a damp cloth, lay it over the top, and this will keep them from drying out. Guess what? Wait 5 minutes and we're making tortillas. And here's what we're using to flatten our tortillas. An old school tortilla press. They're so great. And look, by the way, Chance asked the question, what if you don't have one of these? As long as you've got a round ball of dough, you could use a rolling pin, you could use a bottle of wine, you could flatten it with a cast iron pan or something heavy. We're gonna use this. But you can't just put it directly on here because it'll stick. So I have 2 pieces of parchment that will fit here. I'll take one of these balls, put it right in the middle, the other parchment on top. I'll take this, and then I go like this. One squeeze, lift, lift, lift. It's perfecto. And now, here's what you do. Take this off carefully, right? We put them on our flat top, and on we go. And of course, it doesn't have to be a 30-inch Evo. It could be a non-stick pan. It could be a cast iron pan. And a grill would be tough because you want it flat, and now we just leave it. It's gonna be a minute or so aside. I'm on sort of medium high. And while we're waiting for that guy to cook, let's make another one. Honestly, I love this. I just love it. Just throw this guy on and check the kid that's there. Man down, and this guy, he's there, ready. Nice. Nothing like a warm corn tortilla or flour tortilla or whatever you're making. All right, I'll just keep making. We'll get them done. There we go. This guy, this guy. Beautiful. And off we come. This guy goes on. This guy. So here's what we're gonna do. When they're ready, they come off. If you don't have a tortilla warmer, put them between a couple towels, close it up, and they'll stay nice and toasty for you for a bit. So just continue, right? You want tiny bit of color showing up on the cook side when you flip it. We'll finish these guys off. And then it's fajita time. And away we go. We begin with a little oil on the flat top, and we'll drop our vegetables. And boy, are they pretty. So just break them up. I put the vegetables on first because honestly, they will take a little bit longer than the chicken. What's going on
Runaway
here?
green pepper.
Wait, I gotta
Runaway
separate
green
these.
pepper.
Got it. All right, gorgeous. Spread out a bit, guys. Let this soften like 2 minutes, and then our chicken will go on. Sure pretty though. And they will require a little salt and pepper themselves. We'll do that now. All right, we'll push them over a bit, segregate them to their own little area, grab our oil, and on goes the chicken, like this. Try to flatten it out as much as we can. Wow. I just got a beak full of spice. And now you can see, if you look carefully, like pieces are starting to cook. But I like to get one side done nicely before I start to flip it around. All right, so now I think I can start to mix it like this. There we go. Fantastic. I'm very excited about what's happening here. And our presentation, that's where this shit really gets crazy. See, you've cut this into nice, perfect little bite-sized pieces. Nobody's gonna be wrangling a 1/4 pound of chicken out of the corner of their mouth. Chicken's cooked. We now mix. I'm so happy with this. Perfect. 2 minutes, we take it off, we're raring to go. We're gonna take our cast iron pan that's been on the heat forever, put it right here, and we're waiting for the perfect sizzle. So we take our delicious chicken and veggies off of here. And yes, I could put them on a plate and serve them just like this, but the fun part is the extra sizzle that you get when you go straight into your super hot cast iron. Quick little extra shot of oil, and then in we go. Hang on, I'll get close with my mic. I just burnt my nipple on the handle of this fucking pan, by the way. Damn it. So we give it a quick little, I love that. A little hit of cilantro, fresh. Oh my God. Okay, so let's do this. Let's take one of our beautiful little tortillas. It broke, I'm sorry. A little sour cream, which is always my fave, nice and cool. And then some of this gorgeousness. I mean, seriously, you really don't need very much else. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Okay, maybe a little bit more cilantro right on top. And that is gonna be an amazing bite. Oh, the cheese. Fuck. Chancey, yeah. The cheese sauce. Wow, it's got way too hot. Fuck. That's gonna f***ing hurt. Okay, this, and don't forget our cheese sauce. Like that. Oh, no. How's that gonna taste? I could tell you. Give me 2 seconds and I'll let you know. We got a little cheese pull here. We got a lot of cheese pull here.
You keep going higher and I can't get it.
Okay, good. All right, can I have this bite for God's sakes? Son of a bitch. I don't know what's better. The fajitas, super tender. The chicken is fantastic. The corn tortillas, fresh, warm, amazing. Or the cheese sauce. The whole thing, absolutely incredible. Please make this. 30 minutes, start to finish. I could do it faster if I didn't have to stand and talk to these two. Just like this, move, 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 get it on the table. Sometimes when you get it on the table, it's just like food. It's nothing great. This is great. And it's simple and you can do this. And I want you to. Send your pictures. Tell us how you did. I can't have any more bites on camera because Max gets all pissy. I don't know why. So I'll say goodbye so I can have more. Because this is insane. Oh, sorry, Max. All right, it's time to give away a garlic press. No name required. We all know the deal with them. We know I love them. We know they don't make them anymore. We know that I snapped up as many as I could on eBay and even, I don't know, some Etsy one or something. I don't even know what the hell Etsy is, but it's a place apparently. So here's what I'm gonna do. We have a person. Should we say the person first?
We should.
I don't know if I'm saying this properly. I believe it is Arcomile. We don't know anything about you, but we know that we love you. And your last comment was referring to the 30-pound fried chicken sandwich. Thank you so much for the struggles, just to entertain us. I think it was really to entertain Max because I did not have fun at that, but.
Let's see your burn that you got today.
I just got this.
It's a nice one.
Like 5 minutes ago. Standing here, this thing is hot as F, and all I did was tss, tss. I think it made that sound. Okay, so in no particular order, we're not starting with one. And look, I won't even look. I'll reach around. I'm making it as random as I can. I don't want somebody thinking I'm getting a taped one off the bottom, because I'm not. Oops.
No, don't worry, everyone, he's doing a reach around.
Here we go. So Arcomile just got. You're fucking kidding.
Number one? Shut up.
Okay, that could not have been more random.
Crazy.
That's amazing. I honestly can't believe that.
I don't know how that happened either. You were doing.
You saw what happened.
You were doing a reach around.
No, it's called a reach in. A reach around is very
No,
different.
you said reach
no,
around.
I did not. You saw me digging, right? It was obvious that there was nothing planned here.
I don't know.
And why would it matter? It wouldn't matter. Look, if the next person gets number 2, then you know something's gone wrong. Arcomile, congratulations. But wait, don't stop there because we're giving you this and we're giving you a Sam the Cooking Guy 12-inch cast iron pan.
First edition.
First edition with lid.
You.
We love you guys. Arcomile, please reach out to us, info@thecookingguy.com. And then we'll verify that you are who you say you are, and we think that who you are saying who you believe you are. That's complicated. Send the email, info@thecookingguy.com. We'll take it from there.